Boom. What's up, guys? We are back again. This is episode 5. Episode 5.
Correct.
So, basically, we are just going to do a follow-up of COVID-19, even though...
Just what's in the news today,
Yeah.
basically. What's going on now, I guess.
It's somewhat now irrelevant, as I would say, I guess you would say too. But, I don't know. It is
Let's
what
talk.
it is.
Let's talk about it, yeah? We'll see what's going on.
Let's talk about it, guy.
Yeah.
How you doing? Let's talk about it.
Let's
All
go.
right. So, breaking news. COVID news. Alright, so Michigan.
Yeah.
As far as we know now, the number of cases that are confirmed are 58,241 plus 304 today that are confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
The number of people that have been recovered as far as now are 38,099. And then the number of deaths in Michigan are 5,595 plus today, which is 17 included in. In the United States, we are at 1.91 million plus 19,699 as of today confirmed. 437,000 people have been recovered, and 110,000 plus 1,004 people have died as of today from COVID. And then worldwide, around the world is 6.42 million plus, as of today, 93,238 have been confirmed. The number of people that have been recovered, we don't know. It doesn't show. And then the number of deaths are 383,000 plus, as of today, is 3,621 deaths. So as far as anything new now, we are at phase 4. And basically phase 4 is, what it means is that restaurants are going to be reopened for dine-in services on June 8th, which is next Monday. The groups have to remain 6 feet apart. So I think what it means is that like desks are going to be all 6 feet apart from each other, you know, instead of like fucking touching each other.
It is what it is.
But there is a 50% capacity, so which could mean you have to set up an appointment to go in and eat at a certain time. And I think there's going to be a limit of timing of how many, you know.
That's
so like if you
bullshit. That's some bullshit.
It is, but
I mean, I understand that they gotta make money, but that's bullshit.
well, it's not that. Like you have to for safety reasons.
The fights last a long time.
Okay, if you watch UFCs and boxing and anything, go at a later time. I would say go at like 11 or 11:30.
10:30. 10:30.
Yeah, but they'll only do an hour. They'll only do an hour, they said, of service.
Okay, go at 11:30.
Yeah, that's what I said. 11:30.
Yeah, I said it first. 11:30. Rewind the tape. I said it first.
So this one is stupid, okay? Up to 100 people now are allowed to go outside, but the stay-at-home order is still effective.
It's lifted.
Yeah, they lifted the amount of people that can go out. It's 100 people.
No, they lifted the stay-at-home order.
I know they did,
yeah.
But what's the point? People are still going out.
At a place, there can only be 100 people. It can't be over 100, basically.
No, it says you can outdoor crowds of 100 people are allowed.
That's what I mean. So it's lifted, because you can't be together.
Right, but then what does it mean if you can stay at home order? It makes no sense now.
What are you saying?
People are not staying at home. They're still going out.
Yeah, because it got lifted. It's lifted either way. They don't have to stay home anymore.
No. I think the stay-at-home order should just stop. It's got nothing to do now.
It got lifted. It's done.
What do you... No, it didn't.
It means it's done.
No, it's not.
She said it got lifted.
Did it?
Search it
Hold
up.
on, wait. Maybe I wrote it. Maybe I wrote it. No, it didn't.
It got lifted.
Okay, it says stay-at-home order got lifted, but then the June 8th it says loosen restrictions.
But it said it got lifted.
So it's not technically lifted though.
It's lifted.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, carry on.
I don't fucking know. The only thing that's still gonna be closed, which
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
which
Don't say it. Don't say it.
which fucking suck.
Don't say it. No.
Gyms,
No.
hair salons, tattoo parlors will remain closed,
Movie theaters.
and movie theaters.
No. No.
All right.
No. No. No.
Why don't you look at the camera and say that?
No. No.
All right.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just like backtrack of when this all started too, just so that everybody knows. This is like the 70th day now, around the 70th day. 70th. 70. What the fuck do you say it, dude?
The 70. The 70 day.
No, you can't say that.
The 70th.
70th day.
Sure.
Around the 70th day. So the first, the stay-at-home order was issued on May 23rd, which
Third.
I don't know why I have a my accent is the jibbity blue blah. Is
May 23rd. This man said Phineas and Ferb.
Is thucked up, you know. So March 23rd.
Third.
I said third.
Yeah.
The first stay-at-home order was issued, and the next day on March 24th, the stay-at-home order begins. And then the first stay-at-home order extension was on April 9th. And then, was it like 2-3 weeks later, on April 24th, the second extension came, and it started to loosen restrictions, which meant that you can start going out, but you can only see like family members and whatever, which you could see before, but like now it's like loosened up a little bit in a way. May 7th is the controversial third extension. That's where people started protesting. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The other protest.
The people, the people who who went to protest or whatever for the lockdown, you can go fuck yourselves.
What do you mean?
Because at that
in what
time,
way? Lockdown in what way?
Because
they were pro lockdown or anti lockdown.
Anti lockdown. They didn't want to be locked down.
Yeah. So why would what do you mean by go fuck themselves?
Because
we don't want to be locked down either.
Well, if you think I'm okay with it. I think it should last a little bit longer, but like in a way to ease it up a little bit, if you know what I mean.
I think coronavirus.
What I'm saying is, Governor Whitmer should have started earlier for the lockdown. She started way late. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Coronavirus is forgotten.
Okay,
like now, after what's happening now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
This is later.
No, it's not. May 22nd, Memorial Day weekend extension. And our pool is not open. Son of a. Okay. And then.
Relax, Chuba.
It's a pool. You're not going to be relaxed about it? It's a pool.
I'm saying, relax, guy. Because
Shut
I'm
up.
the only one in here. I don't know what you're going to do.
Quiet. And then June 1st, the stay-at-home order lifted.
You said it too. Lifted.
Yeah, but like, I read that on June 1st she was going to extend it one more time, and that was it. And then it says here on June 8th she's going to loosen restrictions.
Yeah, okay. It's June
I
4th.
don't
We have
know.
time. June 4th?
Anyways, for me, I don't know, what do you think of, how do I say it? How do you think we are dealing with the situation now as far as COVID goes? Do you think
As far as COVID?
we are doing better
No.
or worse?
Worse. Worse in the sense that the protest began.
We'll talk about that later.
But it's a part of the subject. Oh no. Is it not?
It is.
Because COVID, you're supposed to stay 6 feet apart,
Yeah.
but they're all hugging each other out in the
Yeah.
streets protesting.
Yeah.
So there's a difference to
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's worse. We're all going out still. We're out now. It's done. It's like it kind of after what's happened now with the whole, the whole thing. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
With George Floyd's death and the police brutality shit. I feel like COVID kind of just got forgotten of. Cause like, it's like, I don't know. And then there's some people out there who like never believed in it either. They're like, it's a scam. It doesn't exist. But I'm like, it does, but it's another. That's what I said in the first podcast or the second. Which one was it? Second, first?
Second.
Yeah, the second podcast. I said it was like, I don't know. They're listing other things as a COVID case. Like even if you have a cough, oh, you got fucking COVID. Stay inside. Don't go out. I know this guy. I saw him on YouTube. He said he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He had said that he went to the airport and he had like something stuck in his throat. So he went, and then everybody went. I just like stared at him. It was like, and he was like, there's something in my throat, and then they all kind of like backed away from him. I don't know. I feel now it's iffy. I guess I don't know how else to put it really.
I guess we can talk about the protests now as far as it goes. I don't know. Let me actually bring up what a friend of mine who I know, and we were talking yesterday night. So today is Thursday. We're posting this Friday, which is what's that? June 5th. So June 5th. So I had posted a picture on Instagram about blue line picture. Okay, it was a blue line that I saw from a person who I follow, whose name is Tommy Laren. Tommy Laren, I think her name is. I think that's how you say her last name. I think that's how you say it. One second here. Yeah, so that's how I think you say it. But anyways, this is what I had put on my story. I said, I just want to start off by saying that everyone is equal, and everyone has the right to do what they feel is right. But the way the world is today is not the way America was built, and how our founding fathers wanted America to be shaped. Number one, I respect the protesting, but not the looting and destroying places, including small businesses. Because what's that going to do? Nothing. Exactly. Number two, all of you protesting out there are fighting at people who are protesting for no reason, making it seem like your voice is going to be heard by attacking, but not by your voice, which is not true. And then number three, this protest is initially to target the bad police, not the small businesses and stores across the U.S. And then I put, Tommy Laren posted this just recently, and I thought to myself, wow, this is 100% true. And yes, I am. Right. I said, yes, I am Republican, but for crying out loud, people don't like the idea that if one is Democrat and one is Republican, they can't get along because of differences in their beliefs. That's just not right. I said, and all in all, my conclusion is this. One, talk to the police. There are a lot of good police across the state of Michigan where I live, and I've encountered with many, which, we've encountered too with many, which were super nice, even around friends of mine who were not even the same skin color as me. Number two, go protest, but don't ruin everything. Go out and let your voice be heard. Even if it can't be heard, say it louder, or literally go up to the officers and then speak them face to face. And if you don't say words, but do all action, what's that going to do? You live there, for crying out loud, and you have an individual just ruined part of your own city. 3, stay safe. During this hard time, I know that it is frustrating, and I know we all have jobs and places to go to feed our family and all. But what would you rather do? Go out, rob and destroy, or protest safe and let your voice be heard to all the families and friends who want to hear that voice from you? And then I made my final conclusion. For this picture, I wrote here, this blue line is to represent all the good police officers out there, especially the community I live and past cities in Michigan as well. Now, I have a good friend of mine who responded back. He said, yo, I get your message, but remember America is not founded on peace and love, and Italians were not initially accepted. They were treated quite poorly by European white Americans. And then I had, he sent me information about Italians and, everything. And it says here, quote unquote, they were seen by some Americans as being so alien in religion, culture, education, politics, and law, and they could never be assimilated. They were even suspected of ties to terrorism. These were the Italians. On March 14th, 1891, one of the worst mass lynchings, I think, how do you say that? Linkings. One of the worst mass linkings in U.S. history occurred in downtown New Orleans. 11 men were hung or shot to death by a mob seeking justice for a murdered policeman. The victims were all Italians. And then he sent me the brief history of America's hostility to previous generation. And then he wrote after this Black Lives Matter movement is not anti-white lives or anti-anyone. We are fighting for equality amongst others. The government uses the media to manipulate the people into thinking they are for us when they are against us. Here's what I wrote. I said I totally agree with you on that. I respect the Black Lives Matter movement all the way, 100%. It just makes no sense to destroy everything that people have worked for, especially for families as well. People were being racist to me too, so I know things are too about it. And I'm sure, they've been racist, to me and you too, about being Italians, whatever, when in Americans, when we lived in Italy too. I said, all I'm saying in this message is for the good cops who do care about others, and the bad cops who should be the ones in trouble or to be taught a lesson. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not trying to start anything with anyone. That's just my belief throughout the message. And then he responded, yeah, I get what you're saying, but it seems like you are focusing the smaller issue of all cops not being welcomed or looting and rioting when this is all because of the injustice by police to black people. If that wasn't the case, none of this would even be happening. Black men, innocent ones, are losing their lives in this country because of their skin color. I think this is more important, and I have no aggression towards you, just how I feel about it. Then I wrote, I agree with that, bro, 100%. I respect that. And I'm happy that we are talking about this too, because I know it frustrates you as well. It's just, to me, I come from a business, police side of family, because, me and our father was a policeman too back then. And I know how it was like for him going there back then. And I just don't want to talk about the big picture stuff as much, because if I do, then I might be conflicted by someone who totally disagrees. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that as well, but if I say, yeah, teach the cop a lesson, destroy everything to show why we are angry, I can't say that because I'm not that skin color that's involved. And then I said, I'm not sure you've seen a lot of whites out there who are protesting too, and they're being blamed because they are not African American, because they haven't been treated like other races. And I'm not afraid that I'd say something, but then mess it up. It would jeopardize myself and my family as well. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't know. I respect you 100% because I know it's hard for everyone, including yourself, bro. But just know I'm here for Black Lives Matter. And then he responded there, nah, man, you aren't stupid. I totally understand your perspective, knowing now your dad was a policeman. It's good to talk and listen. So, it was a fair conversation, everything. And his name is Kenny too. He's with he was group with Rare Hearted, who we had the podcast. Mm-hmm. He wasn't here though, so it was a good talk. I we were talking. It was late at night yesterday. We were talking about it. It's just
okay. I feel like I'm all for Black Lives Matter, 100%. I'm all for All Lives Matter, 100%. Every race matters. But the thing is, I feel like people are differentiating us by color when it's not a... It shouldn't be like that shouldn't be a thing that's occurring, like, especially now. Because we're all the same human. We just look different. We all bleed the same color, and we all bruise. We have our scars. Everything is the same. We just look different than one another. That's it. So, I believe in All Lives Matter, 100%. I believe in Black Lives Matter, 100%. Currently, the situation that's happening now is a matter of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Because of what's happened, of course, to George Floyd, rest in peace, of course.
Even what's happened like back then too.
Of course, yeah. But there's a vast majority of people that believe that rioting is the same as a protest, when it's fucking not, because you're burning down a business that is somewhat contributing to your city, wherever you live.
Mm-hmm.
And some of those cities might have been built, some of those companies and businesses that have been burned down may or may not have been built by a person of African American descent. And for it being burned down, you're not helping your case. You're burning down your case, technically. But it's not just the African Americans. It's the white people as well that are, alongside them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to protest. It's just it's really good to protest. Protesting, we've seen what protesting has done in the past with, Martin Luther King, how he did it, no violence, nothing, and he got his statement across.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people might have been, killed and hurt and injured in the process, but he got the statement across.
Mm-hmm.
This currently, looting Target and taking a bunch of stuff is...
Yeah,
it's the opposite of what they fought for.
Yeah, I don't...
So...
Like... I am, like... When I saw that, I was like...
What the fuck did Target do to you?
No, not that. I'm talking about when I saw the video of George Floyd getting killed. No. I was like, what the hell?
And that's another thing. Right. That's another thing. The ACAB, right? Mm-hmm. ACAB is all cops are bad thing. Not true whatsoever. Because it's really not. I have friends that their fathers, mothers, everything, they're police officers, and for them to hear that, all cops are bad, and their parent is the police officer, is like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, because then the people will go and target the police, the police's kids and families too.
It's a matter of, I don't know, it's a matter of believing.
The Flint the officer in Flint, did you see that video? That was nice.
Here? What?
Yeah, in Flint. Yeah. You didn't see that video? Came out like 4 or 5 days ago. He didn't agree at all with the situation that happened with George Floyd.
Yeah. Nobody should.
And he said, "What do you guys want me to do for you?" And everybody was like, "Walk with us, walk with us." Keep in mind, he's the chief sergeant, I think.
Yeah, chief of police probably.
Yeah. And they were like, "Oh, walk with us, walk with us, walk with us." What did he say? All right, let's go, let's do it. They walked. They were happy. Like, that's how it should be like. Now, I saw a video today too of vandalism. Okay. And they're putting vandalism on very important stuff too, like courts and everywhere around. Any federal or whatever.
I think it was a day or two ago they burned an American flag. That was on video. But it's you live. It's not a protest anymore. It's a riot. It's a purge.
It's like a war.
You're purging.
Yeah, you're purging.
It's the movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
It's a war between
don't get me
cops
wrong.
and...
I love the Purge movie, but to see it in real life, fuck that. Because that sucked. That was really just to see, and with the thing, the car incident, Maybe you could pull it up like as we're like when we're shooting this and you put it up. There's this guy who got stopped. He was in a truck and he had a he was in a truck and he had a trailer. And in that trailer, I believe there were 2 horses. And those 2 horses did nothing wrong. They're fucking horses.
Right.
This man was in his truck. A bunch of protesters stopped like in front of the truck and did all this stuff. And then there was this person who had thrown gas and like tear gas and like smoke into the back of this trailer. And it ended up being one of the horses lost an eye, and then the other horse had to be put down because of severe injuries and all that. Which,
what the fuck did the horses do?
But the thing on the media is that they're not showing what happened before. They're not showing the tear gas and the smoke and all the shit being thrown in the trailer. They're showing the man, running through all these protesters, and they're like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Is that the protesters are fucking up other people's shit? It's a fucking horse.
It's not even their problem.
The horse has nothing to do with the problem.
Yeah, that's what it does.
So what is wrong with you?
The media. It's the media.
And it's the people who are video recording. Portrays
of course,
everyday things.
Yeah.
Now, do I think that the George Floyd murder thing? Fuck that cop. Fuck all 4 of them. They have a bail set at $750K, $750,000. Fuck that, because he murdered him. That's murder. That's death on another soul, which is fucked. That's fucked. So the fact that there's a bail for that when other people have done nothing wrong and are wrongly accused every fucking day of doing something wrong and are set for life and are in jail for life with no bail whatsoever. They're stuck. But they're wrongly accused of doing this crime. But these police officers are set with bail, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. And again, with the police officer situation, I heard that he's done a lot more
crime and stuff.
Crimeful hatred acts and shit. But he was never charged before. Now he is.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, not all cops are bad. There's people that wish to live in a world where they believe what they want to believe, and it's separated. They separated from fiction and reality.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I think it also depends on which type of media you watch too, in a way. Like which type of source it comes from.
Left or right.
Now, I watch both.
Yeah.
Okay, I am Republican. I watch both anyways. But to be honest, there's 2 different stories. And yeah, I do listen to the news a lot, but I could give 2 fucks at the same time.
My thing
now,
is,
unless it took place here, around here, then yeah, I would like to know. Because now we got the protests apparently going on in Detroit, and it's what, the 3rd or 4th, this is the 5th day right now for Detroit.
ASMR.
And it's what, the 7th or 8th day for, what's that, Minneapolis? Is it?
I believe it's
Minneapolis,
Minneapolis,
right?
I believe so.
Shit, I might be wrong. I'm sorry.
If we're wrong, we'll put it up. We'll correct ourselves.
Yeah, but yeah, and then fucking Sears on what the hell? One person posted it on Instagram or Snapchat on their story. They drew by, and they saw like 70 people there. And then as soon as we drove by, it was like 3 people left. I don't know.
For me,
don't ruin my city, please. Don't ruin my city. I No,
the people here in Livonia were doing a good thing because there was no riot. It was a protest. They didn't loot anything. They didn't throw shit at our vehicles.
Livonia and Farmington Hills are a safe city, I guess I would say.
Not at any city. No city's really safe.
Well, have you seen any shootings
No,
here? Or
thank
anything
God.
Like That's what I mean by safe.
But still,
That's what I mean by safe.
I understand. The thing with the, but yeah, what were you talking about, the like Republican Democrat type of thing? I won't pick a side because I don't want to bring that up, for me at least. But
Minneapolis. Okay.
there's a different side to every person's views, I guess. So for people saying that Trump is bad, he's not, but he is. I feel like he's president-wise. He hasn't done much wrong, right?
Well, in your belief.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, just saying in your belief.
In my belief, but the fact that, give me a second. I'm gonna pull this up. Okay. Here. Jobs are up by 6,159,000.
Okay.
Bad or good?
That's good.
Unemployment rate is down by 4.4%.
That's good.
Job openings are up by 22.7%.
That's good.
Handgun production is down by 18.5%.
That's good.
Economic growth rate is up by 2.3%.
That's good.
Median household income is up by 2.3%.
That's good.
Manufacturing jobs are up by 470,000.
That's good.
Okay. That is as of April 10th, 2020. That was, what, 2-3 months ago now?
That was 2 months ago.
Picture what it's like now.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, the numbers were lower.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers are vastly growing. But, then again, Trump can be really stupid. Because everybody fucking is. We're all dumb. It's what he tweets. There's a differentiation between media. There's the left and there's the right. Some people are for right, some people are for left, and then there's the in-between stage. I won't say what I'm on. I just think that to people that say bad things about somebody is just because you refuse to live in reality.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to
That's what
say.
I'll say.
Here's what I'm going to say. On these protesting riots going on right now, okay? And I've seen a lot of Trump supporters going to those riots. Okay. Everyone has the right to go and do what they feel like is right. Everyone has the right. Okay. Makes no sense that, okay, if I'm a Trump supporter, I go and I'm helping you guys out support.
Mm-hmm.
Because I respect your movement. Sure, I don't respect in a lot of stuff that you guys might agree with me,
Right.
but I do respect the movement. Why would you attack me for that reason? Doesn't matter if you're the left or the right. I respect everyone. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I respect everyone.
Yes.
Even if you were a Democrat, I wouldn't care.
Huh.
We could talk about our differences, but to me it's not going to do nothing. I have my belief, you have yours. Stick to that. I know this. I saw this. What's that? In a video like 2 or 3 days ago, and I saw it yesterday again too. It was like a couple guys that like came up to a kid, and he wore the Trump shirt upside down. He told him, "Nah, wear that shirt, inside out, and go walk." Okay, he did. He walked, and everybody was blaming him. Now, even if he put the shirt upside down, you could still see it said Trump. But why does it matter? Okay? A lot of people, what they think, like, oh yeah, because he did this back then. Oh, it's got nothing to do. Obama did something back then too. George Bush did something back then too.
As well as Clinton.
Bill Clinton did something back too. Hillary Clinton, and she was running for president too. Joe Biden's running for president, and he's touching people and kids and everything like that. I don't give a fuck. He's literally touching kids.
True though.
Now, I'm not, being rude at all about it. That's what I'm seeing. But I don't know. Like, to me, I come from a business side of family. I'm a construction worker, so is my brother.
That's the thing.
Like,
Trump,
we work. That's why, like, I'm a Republican. I like business. I like, lower taxes. I don't know.
Trump is, before being president, Trump is a businessman. That's what he really knows, is business. He knows a lot of business. Now you can tell by how much money he has. Right? So, I mean, his Twitter is hilarious. It's stupid.
It's something to get him... He's a troll, in a way.
Basically. But it's just how you view things, I guess. It's the people that don't want to live in reality. They want to see the world how they want to see it. Yeah. Which I realized that a decent amount of time. I guess.
Realized that in 2016.
A decent amount of time ago, I realized that it just depends on who you are, basically. If you're a person who wants to believe in one thing, believe it, but don't let reality, or don't let that fiction alter your reality.
Yeah,
I guess. But yeah,
I don't know. In all, I would say this is my conclusion for protesting. We're all equal. I don't give a fuck if you're white, black, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Indian.
We bleed red.
Yeah, we bleed red, dude.
That's it.
I don't care at all. You know. And if for some reason we don't get along at all, then we don't get along. Then go away, and now go away. Don't have to fight and dispute about it. What's that gonna do? Nothing. It's gonna do nothing. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Even if the people are going out, yeah, okay, like you're speaking your voice out. But you're not speaking. You're attacking. That's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
that's just in my opinion.
To the protesters,
a lot of people, man, they do what's right. But what I believe, you shouldn't attack and destroy the small businesses are the people, the owners who made those small businesses are to help support their family and kids and future grandchildren and so on. You don't do that shit.
And it's not that it's not that all the small businesses are owned by a white man.
No.
They are owned by also a black man.
Yeah.
So it's just ruining two different things. Yeah. But it's so dumb because when you're looting and vandalizing and you're doing all this shit, it's a crime. Mm. It's not a protest. It's a fucking crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just your voice. Speak though. That's the main thing.
I'd say you
speak. Get your voice heard. And if that's not enough for you, then protest, but do not riot. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it for me. I guess.
I will say thank you, Kenny, for talking with me too about it, because I've seen a lot of people post the black picture and everything.
Yeah.
I totally respect that 100% for it. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I respect Kenny, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially every other. And even if I posted that blue line picture, I was afraid, but I really wasn't, because I have a right to speak and I have a right to tell what I feel like. I feel like a lot of people, they're just afraid to even put it on.
Yeah, the fact that you have
even
a
lot of people also, what they do is that they feel like that they don't want to be themselves, which is totally wrong.
Yeah.
Meaning if
you're
for example,
in a different household.
No. What I'm saying is a lot of people don't. Okay, for example, a lot of people don't support the Black Lives Matter movement, but they still post that picture of Blackout Tuesday to show that they care.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That just makes you fake. That makes you a fake ass person.
It might, but it does get the word out there.
It does.
Even either or, if they're not for it, as long as they posted it, it does get the word out there.
Yeah.
But it's just, we're all the same human. We just look different. It's not a. This is just our belief. It's not like we're experts, because nobody is an expert.
Except for scientists.
Okay. But we're all... Okay. That's what I'll say. I'll finish it with we all bleed red.
Yeah. All right. So Velociraptors evidence.
Bro. Velociraptors, dude.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We love dinosaurs.
Okay. Wait. Okay. He wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
Not me. So.
Yeah.
We'll hear this out.
Yeah. I like dinosaurs. Do you like dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Nikolai like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I already said
a lot of people like it.
We all like dinosaurs because they're cool. But okay. So they found out a pretty big thing about dinosaurs recently. Mm-hmm. They never hunted as a pack.
Okay, how did I know about that?
Through their teeth. How fucking crazy is that?
How can you know from your teeth?
Because of the isotopes.
How can you know from the isotopes?
It was a whole study done recently, where. Hold on, I want to be specific. You know what I mean?
2 hours later.
How about you go fuck yourself?
I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay, I can't find it, but they found it through their teeth. So an infant Velociraptor,
mm-hmm.
their mother would never feed them, so they had to learn at an early age how to go out and get their own food.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of believe that's why they became a carnivore. You know what I mean? Because they kind of just had to search by themselves. But no, they found out through their isotopes that they were all the teeth on these Velociraptors weren't the same.
Mm-hmm.
So they I guess they kind of connected the dots really, and since the mother never fed them, it kind of showed that the mother was never with them.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, they couldn't hunt as a pack. So they had to go out and search for their own food.
Mm-hmm.
And by searching for their own food, they ate different food. And they weren't together eating this different food.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, you can search it up actually. Just search up Velociraptors didn't hunt as a pack. Which kind of sucks now because Jurassic Park, made it seem like they hunted as a pack. But they don't. Which sucks. But what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's actually crazy though to think about that now.
Yeah, it doesn't say here.
I'm not bullshitting you. I swear.
It says here Argentine paleontologists discover small carnivore dinosaur 4 hours ago.
No.
2 days ago, new baby velociraptor introduced at Universal's Raptor Encounter.
No. Stop. You're making a joke of this.
2 days ago. No, it says...
No, you're making a joke out of it.
The evolving story of
I'll smack you.
Utah Raptor. It says here Utah. I was like...
Utah.
I don't know.
You're stupid. That was stupid.
Jurassic Park got another thing wrong with Velociraptors.
That one.
But this was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, maybe it's that one. Raptors don't hunt in packs. It's the first thing that came up. You're inconsistent.
Jurassic Park isn't exactly meant to be taken as an accurate representation of dinosaurs, but that not...
Alright, stop. Let me do it.
Wait.
Let me do it. No, because... No,
I'm reading.
Please,
Calm down.
Please.
A new scientific study has argued that the key thing very wrong. We already knew about the issue that the velociraptors in the movie were not covered in feathers like the actual were back in the day, but now it turns out that on top of this, they apparently didn't hunt in packs.
Boom. Pow. Bam. Listen, a new analysis of raptor teeth shows that the raptorial dinosaurs likely did not hunt in big, coordinated packs like dogs, though widely accepted. Evidence for this behavior is relatively weak. So it's weak, but it might be true. Recently, scientists have proposed a different model for behavior in raptors that is thought to be more like Komodo dragons, in which individuals may attack the same animal, but cooperation is limited. Meaning they might go after, say, a sheep, I guess, or a goat, but not together. You know what I mean? So, a new University of Wisconsin analysis of raptor teeth published in the peer-reviewed journal Paleogeography and Paleoecology shows that velociraptors and their kin likely do not hunt in big coordinated packs like dogs. Let me see.
So it's small evidence that hunted and they didn't hunt in packs.
But it's huge evidence.
Yeah.
Let me try.
But it's like at the same time, who the fuck cares? And here's what I mean. No.
Dinosaur lovers care.
Yeah. Okay. How many dinosaur lovers, like, really, really lovers are out there in the world? No, there's not.
A lot.
No, there isn't.
A lot.
No, there isn't.
No, there are.
The only people that probably care about it are paleontologists.
I'm a paleontologist.
Of what?
That's the only thing you can be a paleontologist of.
Of what? You're not a paleontologist.
I am.
No, you're
Dinosaurs.
not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, they just found a new species of T-Rex. Search it up. I swear to God. That's right. Search it up. Recently. Come on. Search it up. I'm too smart for your brain. You katsu.
I'm gonna delete that too.
Why?
Good.
No, let's sit in silence until you find it.
Let's see here. T-Rex. Let's see here.
I feel like you're gonna search up the wrong thing again too.
I'm on news.
Yeah, I don't believe you're gonna find it because you don't know. You don't know the ways.
Long limbs helped propel T-Rex up the dinosaur food chain. T-Rex mini golf to open in Charleston.
I swear to God.
Reaper of Death scientists discover.
Reaper of Death.
Calm down.
Yeah, go.
Reaper of Death scientists discover in new dinosaur species related to T-Rex.
In Canada.
Scientists in Canada have announced the discovery of the new species of dinosaurs closely related to Tyrannosaurus rex that strode the plain of North America about 80 million years ago. Thanatothrustus degrotorum. Reaper of Death is thought to be the oldest member of the T-Rex family yet discovered in northern North America and would have grown to around 8 meters, which is 26 feet in length.
This was what, 80 million years ago?
Yeah.
And then the T-Rex was 65 million.
I think. This is what the scientists said. We chose a name that embodies what is Tyrannosaurus. What this Tyrannosaurus was the only known large apex predator of its time in Canada, the Reaper of Death, said Darla Zelentitsky, assistant professor of dinosaur paleobiology at Canada's University of Calgary. The nickname has come to be Thanatos.
Get it?
Thanatos.
Like Thanos. Because, yeah, like the Reaper. Like he killed
she
Thanos.
told... whereas T-Rex, the most famous of all dinosaur species, stalked into prey about 66 million years ago. Thanatos dates back at least 79 million years, the team said. The specimen was discovered by Jared Vorse, a PhD student at Calgary, and is the first new Tyrannosaurus species found for 50 years in Canada.
Congratulations to the dinosaur world on their discoveries. But now let's talk about since we're on the topic of RARs, right? Let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion. Should we talk about it or should we wait till we get like them back on the podcast? Because they might want to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll wait until...
Alright, let's I don't know. We want to talk about something else? What's new recently?
Very quickly, we'll talk about, I don't know, you want to talk about NASA and SpaceX and...
Yeah.
Shit, we should wait for Gobi, too.
Fuck. Goddamn, dude. Yeah, we'll wait. Go B! We're calling out to you, my friend.
Get on the podcast, bro.
We'll need you soon.
What you waiting for, man?
Let's talk about... we can talk about this. Elon Musk wants to die on Mars. Yeah. He's been saying it. He wants to die on Mars. That's some badass shit.
Who's gonna be the first one to film up there? Too, I forgot what actor was it.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Well, he's gonna film on the ISS. Part of it.
Yeah, but he's not going into space. Right, he is. He's going into space.
It's in space.
No, I know that.
So, what are you saying? It's gonna be in space. He's gonna be in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So.
I don't know about this whole space thing. Like, I get...
I don't believe in space. Space is fake. You're one of those.
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm saying that, like, I don't know about, like... How the fuck can you control a camera up in space? Like, you know, I have to put, like, spider legs to connect to the camera in order to control it.
Oh, man.
What do you mean, oh, man?
It's going to be in the ISS, right?
Yeah.
The International Space Station.
Okay.
In the International Space Station.
Okay.
So, I'm not a space expert, but I do believe that there's an option on whether or not the gravity is going to be gravitational.
Okay.
As in, the camera won't be bouncing around all place. He won't be floating around with it. But, like you said, they could stick the thing to the sides.
Yeah, just to make it stable.
That's probably what it could be, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So, who knows? We'll see. That won't happen till a couple of years, I think they said.
Congrats to NASA and SpaceX for launching their, what's that called? The Dragon?
I have no idea.
One? The Dragon. But yeah.
Let's talk about, real quick. Words.
2020. Let's talk about 2020 just real quick. So far, it's complete shit. But I'm happy. Why? I don't know.
Words. I'm forgetting what I was going to say. Can't do this. Try and keep talking so that it doesn't look like I'm stupid. Just go, talk.
Hello, my name is Olga Torella. If you're watching this, well, you should be, I guess. I don't know. So far, what we've covered is coronavirus, the protesting going on, the dinosaurs, NASA and SpaceX, and congratulating NASA and SpaceX. Did you forget?
Yeah.
Alright. Guess we're gonna stop it there. Appreciate you guys for coming. For coming? What? No, they're not even here.
That's what she said.
Yeah. It's a good one.
That's what she said. Nah.
Alright, thanks for watching the Friday follow-up, episode 5, and then we'll see you next Friday.
Come soon.
That's what she said.
Coming soon.
Man. Sky's beautiful out there, man.
Yeah, let's show them.
Go, I guess, show 'em.
Okay, well, the window's really dirty.
It's not dirty, it's just covered in another thing.
Well, I think you're wrong. It do be pretty, though.
Yeah, that's nice, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Alright, please. You gotta capture the whole thing.
Help me.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.